So Sunday, good day yesterday, 8th and 7th places. That was far better than we expected. Yeah, so a very good result. We're very pleased with that. Will looked very comfortable out there. He looked like he was in the flow and riding very well. So mixed conditions in the first race, and we think we're probably going to get the same today. It's rained overnight. The track's looking a bit damp at the moment, but the weather radar's saying we're going to get a bit more rain this morning. So it could be a wet or damp race to start with this morning, and then another race this afternoon, which it could well be dry. So we'll wait and see what that actually looks like. So looking forward to today. The races are a little bit longer than they were yesterday. Yesterday's races were 10 laps, and today's are going to be 12 laps long, so a little bit longer. So let's see how today goes out. We're praying for a good day and hopefully enjoying it as well. And yeah. Well, today's Sunday and it's Mother's Day, but of course we're here and not with our mothers, so just want to call out Happy Mother's Day, Mum, Elsie, and I know you were with us yesterday and it was great to have you here, but Happy Mother's Day today. Well, Will's just headed out for his first race. It's the first race of the day, so you know, it should be, it's all looking very wet out there, so he's gone out on wets. Let's hope it all goes well.
That's all right, mate. Well done. Dan.
What a great race. It was very difficult. It was very wet, slippy conditions. First race out there this morning. We had got a good start. But as he came round Graham Hill Bend, a guy spun in front of him and left his bike and himself in the middle of the track. So Will had to swerve round them. In fact, he went in between the rider and the bike, so he dropped a couple of places there. Next corner 30, somebody else slid off, so of course that affected him too. So he dropped back a bit, but then he battled through, and there we go, photo bomb. And he got back up to eventually finishing 6th place. So fantastic result. Really good result for the Dan and Richard Harris, who had a good battle for 3rd. Dan just getting it. I think actually Dan's put himself on pole for the next race as well, which will be quite exciting this afternoon. We're hoping that's probably going to be dry by the look of the weather, and we'll see how we get on later. But really good fun to watch, excellent race and good riding in some very difficult conditions as well. So.
Hey, Mum. Happy Mother's Day.
Just a quick shout for Stuart Jarvis, who just won the rookie mini twin race. Stuart, amazing effort, very entertaining. Launching around the outside of Paddock Hill Bend certainly takes some bravery, but great final lap, great win, brilliant.
Happy Mother's Day.
Will's going to be heading out in a minute for his final race of the weekend. It's still a bit wet out there, but there's a very strong dry line. Sorry, I dropped my glasses. But there's a strong dry line. It's a bit wet around Clearways, where there was an earlier accident and they've had to wash down the circuit. So we're sending him out on the dry tyres, and we'll see how he gets on. So. Will made an okay start, but his race was red flagged after a lap. It looked like somebody came down at Clearways and has ended up sort of well, anyway, they've had to red flag it. We don't know who it is. We know it's not Will, but we're just waiting for them to sort of send them out again and restart the race. So just to say, it was Glyn Davis that went down at Clearways. We trust Yes, he's okay. We hope he's all right, but obviously he's had to retire from this race. Here's the restart.
You beat Richard and Dan, didn't you? Yeah, awesome racing, mate.
Well, that was a fantastic race. We've got another 6th place. It was really good fun, and it started with a one red flag, which with Glyn Davis went down in at Clearways. We hope he's all right, and then it was restarted. That first start, Will didn't have such a good start. Ended up falling back a few places, but the second start he had a cracking start and ended up gaining a few. He ended up in the middle of a big pack of guys. And worked his way through them. By the time he got through them, the top 5 had pulled away and opened up quite a big gap. So he opened up a small gap on the big group behind and sustained that gap right through to the end of the race. He said Clearways, where there was an earlier accident and they had to wash the circuit down, although the rest of the circuit was bone dry, was really, really wet and very tricky, and it was catching a few people out, which gave him plenty of overtaking opportunities through there. So excellent race, really good weekend. We're just waiting for the final timing sheets to make sure we got everything right, and yeah, great.
Happy Mother's Day, Mum.
Heading home from Brands Hatch. The weekend was very exciting and a lot of fun. I must admit, we went into the weekend thinking, well, you know, mid-pack has about 30 to 40 riders. If Will's getting around if he got some championship points, which go from position 15 upwards, then he'd be doing very well. But to come in 8th in his first race, and then a 7th, and then follow it with 2 6th positions today, has been a phenomenal and way above what we expected. It's not only that, actually, he looked quite comfortable in those positions as well. He was actually having some good battles. He got past people, he got good starts, he put in some good lap times. His lap times earlier on that race was just phenomenal, the consistency of it. So yeah, we're very pleased. Really good weekend, and thoroughly enjoyable. We've had some good people visiting us, and it's been really good to chat to all those. Thank you for everybody who's come and supported us this weekend. It's been lovely to see you all, and we're looking forward to the next round at Silverstone, which is in 3 weeks' time, I believe. So that's going to be quite exciting, and we'll see how we get on there. Next weekend we've got a men's breakfast at High Wycombe, I think. So we'll be there sort of talking about what we do and presenting the bike and telling everybody about Faith Fueled Racing. So hope you've enjoyed this weekend as much as we have, and look forward to seeing you, or you seeing me on these vlogs in 3 weeks' time.